I didn't even test the audio. Is there game audio? Yes, okay. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. It should be the same settings as Pikmin 1, so I'm gonna guess it's fine. But hello everybody, it's Velgabhawk. Welcome to Let's Play Pikmin 2. So I said there shouldn't be. Oh no! Did I do that? I don't think I did that. That might have actually just been here. I don't know. Maybe I did play this for half a minute. Then we'll use slot 2. So let's do this. This is just a recap in case you didn't play the first game. I really want to do a shout out to somebody. So if you ever, I'm no pro player, but there's a guy who does speedrun attempts on Pikmin 2 that I watch a lot of times if I'm feeling sick or kind of bored because it's very interesting to watch. So that person, their screen name is IID02. Meanwhile, yeah, okay, they ran into financial difficulties. We don't care about that, but give him a try. He doesn't do any like speed hacks or anything. It's just, or she, I don't know. They speak. They don't even speak. It's just gameplay. So all you'll hear is game audio. If that's something you like, and it is blowing the sound like out of the friggin' wazoo. So this is where we work on not Earth. This is the new stuff. Like you can recap all of Pikmin 1's story in like a second. Their eyes just horrifying. This game is way louder than the first one. We'll see if the actual gameplay is louder, if it's just the cutscene. And that's it. That's the plot for Pikmin 2. It's like Spaceballs. It's Pikmin 2, the quest for more money. I never got why stuff in this game is like worth it. It's like that's treasure. It's worth the whatever 100 Pokas, and it's like how does that work? Fuck you, Lily. We don't like Lily. It's a piece of shit. Alright, so that was close. I have averted a crash landing, running diagnostics. I think you press beta. Yeah, if you press beta is all. Alert danger, Louis is missing. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment, look. Could these be the Pikmin? Or could these be Pikmin? They look as though they're about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle, Olimar. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? I like how the robot knows. So I say, does it wanna... Sweet backflip. These Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab Pikmin and release to throw it. Good lord. Just kill it. There we go. Where's their onion? Oh, what am I supposed to be doing here? Attention, Captain Olimar, I've just reestablished the communication links with Louis. It is fortunate that we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. So this is the best thing they added, in my opinion, for the whole second game. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I gotta prove stuff. Look at this. Look at that straight line. I wasn't crazy. Y'all were crazy. That's a Y. Louis. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press start and pause to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Okay, so they changed it from the first game where it was its own button. So he's got the onion on his side. You can hear that one like crying to get let loose. Oh my god. Louis, the out object before you appears to be one of the onions. And that's gonna... The seed of the onion ejected, it can be plucked with A. Yep. If you've just played Pikmin, this is all very fresh, and then do the thing. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can use C to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and even direct their movements. You can disband your squad with X. Like whatever that means. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling Pikmin carrots is strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Why would that be a problem? What do you want me to do about it? Yeah, we can actually fight this game. See what he just did? How he actually just dealt with it instead of me having to deal with it. The onion injected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must be holding nutrients to breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin got nutrients holding the onion and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olimar's reports, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets you rapidly pluck these Pikmin. And later we will get an item where you actually can stop plucking Pikmin, which is, you know, at the end of the day is not what we all want. But I did find out a fun little thing from watching speedruns of this game. In the interest of time, the best thing you can do actually is let all of the Pikmin die against that little bulb orb and just skip today. And basically you'll land, it'll basically break the tutorial and you'll start the next day over there. And when you do that, you come with me. But when you do that, it moves the onion over there and you basically just constantly like clear out everything in there to grow your red numbers. And then like, so whatever pellets are in there that day, you put them in the onion and then you just keep doing that. I don't see another thing, so I guess... Well, he's got 5. Or no, I'm gonna need more. So let's do a quick little spin around. But I think that was everything that was over here, so let's keep going then. Come on, babies. Maybe it was 15 to bring down that barrier. I would be shocked. A Duracell battery. Wow. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we were searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must first regroup with Olimar. Can you see him? Pressing L to move the camera. Okay, yeah, moving the camera. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it must be 15. I really like backflips. Captain Almarlu, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits we can get to this, or we can do anything, right? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. Alright, let's go ahead and have them take this puppy dog. I don't think there's anything else here. And note when we dismiss the Pikmin, we also dismiss whichever captain we're not playing as. Yeah, and I think to go this way we need more than we're allowed. I think it's like 25. That's 35, yeah. Which is clever, because unlike the first game where they really kind of just abandon you. I'm gonna go ahead and start digging that out. We'll just leave Louie with it. But unlike the first game where they make a very teeny level for you to do the tutorial on, this one it's actually a full-blown level. They just make it so that while you're doing the tutorial part, you can't get it out. So this guy better grow 4 or I missed something somewhere. Okay, it did. So I might be wrong. It might be instead of having him eat all the Pikmin, it might be you let him bite all of them to death. I have to rewatch it again now. Alright, we got the thing. Come on, fella. Get on there. Beat the shit out of Lily. But, so, as far as the game goes, this was what I was talking about a minute ago with the plot, how it's like these are treasures. Like the battery I get, the battery could be worth money because on their planet, this is like a huge tank of energy basically. But the other thing I don't get is some of the items are worth money, but you use them. So it's like, how are we selling this if, you know, if it's, if we took it, like, how did we make money? I guess it's just the fun of the game is it's treasure, but I just don't see how you can say it's treasure when it has no value. Like, I don't get how their world works where that's treasure. And good God, do they take their time on this battery. Any second now. So, this is officially the game. This is Pikmin 2, so I will no longer be able to say, oh, I must be mixing it up with Pikmin 2. Now if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. I haven't decided, actually. I'm going to upload this straight after Pikmin 1, or if I'll give y'all a break. But I'm recording this right after Pikmin 1. So this is one thing I like, which is any treasure you get it in this little like 3D space. You can spin it around and really look at the model. It's just nice. That's gonna be it for the tutorial day. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in a record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I praised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hakatate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. That's the biggest bright side of Pikmin 1 is it's so simple that you can just cover all the concepts in it in like a minute. So even if you didn't play Pikmin 1, you know what's happening. Also, I like our ship is shitty. Even though, really, the dolphin looked pretty shitty, but it was supposed to look bad because it was cobbled together. And the onion follows us. There are, I'll talk about that on the next day. There are changes, I can talk about it right now, it's all the same recording. What am I going on about? Yeah, there's two things you'll see every day. You'll see how much money you made, and you'll see how the Pikmin did. You can actually hit Z, you can see all the ways you've lost Pikmin. Okay, so A, hit A. I hit B, that's what took us back. That's on me. Then at the end of every day you get mail. You found your first bit of treasure, fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often, keep up the pace. We'll say. I have figured out what's wrong with my GameCube. Every time I turn it off, it loses its date data, and I have to set it again. And yeah, two new things. So if we hit R, we can go to the treasure screen, which just in a minute. So it'll show us all of our treasures, and it actually like puts in a screen. Again, it's not this one. So the other, wait, continue. If you go to the monster thing, yeah, what you can do is, you can't feed them Pikmin, but you can throw Pick carrots. So you have that, and we have the dwarf. Like if you want to see their attack animation. I loved this as a kid. Alright, so let's go to the area selection. And just like with the first, I believe the day length is the same. I'll double check that in this recording. But the plan will be 2 days per episode. I'm going to keep an eye on games mostly because this is a much longer game than Pikmin 1. Like, the caves are just going to add a shit ton. No ifs, ands, or boots about it. And then we're almost done with the tutorial. It's about to be like, actually there's a lot of stuff in this one. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? God, too real. The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside their onion. What lazy creatures. Yeah, we'll have to go get them. That's fine, we know that. Ooh. That one's got it. There's nothing up there. Of course y'all fucking both work together to get that one instead. I don't remember if there's anything up here, but I'm gonna look. I don't think there is. I think this whole spot can have. I know. There's still some plants. These are the catch up. Oh, they're gonna do the thing again. Is there anything that way? I don't think there's anything ever down here. No, there's nothing down there. Did they both take the one? Did they both get one? Alright, they both got one. You help with that one. You help with that one. Just to speed things along, because we got places to be. Technically I could just swap to Louis. I'm gonna just put Olimar right here. Louis. Alright, we have 36, so we do have enough now to lower that bag. You know what I'm gonna do? These, no, that one didn't. So if I might be wrong. Let me go look. I think up here, like these eggs spawn. Okay, not today. Where are the other ones? So where the fuck did they go? Oh, I think they got stuck on that guy. And we're gonna, yeah, we actually had to get those. I think, did we? Yeah, no, we didn't. We didn't have to go get those. Actually, no, let's just clear this area out and then we'll worry about it. Any babies? Other babies, I should say? No. Okay. Well, I'll say, this game's a little more generous on the combat stuff too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that. I got that. And then I want all of y'all to start working on this. So actually that reminds me, that was what I was gonna bring. So this game introduces caves. And when you're in caves, as we're gonna find out, let's go ahead and actually leave whoever. And you can go with the rest of them. But caves have no time limit. Also, I don't think... Can you actually? Let me look. Can you heal? I don't think you can in this one. No, you cannot. You do end up getting a way to heal, but it is not... It's not that. Oh, okay, that did blossom. Very good. Now y'all can get that. Just to speed them up a little bit. Even if they do kind of stop when they do that. Get our little army going. And if memory serves, there's that like tin can or whatever over there, but I don't think we can carry it. So I think we need I can tell you about that too. So there's 2 new types of Pikmin we're gonna find in this game. So the reds are back, the blues are back, the yellows are back. The yellows are very different. They still get thrown higher, but they are now immune to electricity instead of the bombs even being in the game. Alright, let's go. We got hella boys now. But there's purples and there's whites. And the purples break the game. Let's see. Can we take this? I don't think we can. I think it's too heavy, isn't it? Oh no, we can. Okay. How many more y'all need? How's this? Okay, and they've almost got this now. Which is good. Because actually, if you can't see, you might not be able to see it there. What was it? They'll take the wall down. We actually have to go to the next level before we can keep exploring here. We have to do that cave and then go to the next level. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? When masked, their might is ferocious. Louis, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing, blah blah blah. Press A to grab Pikmin. Call them into groups with B. Pressing X to disband the group. Use C to issue orders. C is useful for swarming Pikmin around stuff. Yeah. Okay. Did we get Olimar too? I don't know. We're just gonna do this to speed them up. See how many we can. It can probably get 50. Looks like 45. Okay. Well, then what we'll do, go ahead and get this cutscene triggered as well. So these are caves. The best part of the game, but also what's going to ruin my record times. So it won't matter a lot for what we do, but we're gonna go ahead and send him back. We didn't really have to get that treasure. We could just go straight in the hole and just get another day, but I mean, I see no reason not to. We have tons of time today. Just gonna put him there. Hop back on Louie for a sec and just... I don't believe we can go in. Yeah, there's a water wall here, so we need blues. And there's nothing over here. Just a shortcut back to the front. And they're about to get that treasure. Name, utter scrap. Maybe that's its value, is you can just sell it for metal, but then it should just be all based on weight. So let's get all these guys. We got plenty of time. But really the second day is also just a tutorial day, because I don't, like, they've made it so all you can really do is go to this area and go to that cave. I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything else here, because once we're done there, it's really just like end of the day. We'll have nothing to do. Alright. Come on, babies. So when you go in, you'll go in with whatever Pikmin you've got actively in your party, and that's it. So if you accidentally dismiss your guys, that's on you, and you can't save it, because the game's also going to load as soon as you go in. At least it saves, even if the date breaks. I haven't lost save data yet. I guess that's because it's the GameCube versus the memory card, because your memory card's not where the date's stored. That's like terrifying. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggesting subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, look at the map. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. So the first thing you're going to notice is the clock is gone. Which is just, that's what it is. The clock is gone. There's no timer down here. Way back. Let's just go ahead. So you can take back monsters too, but you will not be able to you won't be able to make more Pikmin. Whatever you go in with is basically what you're stuck with. And we're about to get yelled at by the game. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold, but I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, a beast is usually worth like 2 or 3. You'll see in a second. Or this is probably 1. No, they're worth 2. Yeah, I think it's called like the citrus lump. Yeah, look at me. I know what's up. What could this be? Quenching Bloom. And then... Okay. So if you heard that sound just now, that sound means there's no more treasures on the floor. Later, we're pretty quick in the game, we'll get the treasure detector. But until you have it, we gotta be like, oh, it looks like you can go deeper in the cave. This hole appears to be quite deep. My senses indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Your confusion or your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A. So until we get the treasure detector, we will need to listen for that sound to make sure we've gotten everything. But in the first place, you're not, you know, there's not going to be a lot of issue. And it does save every floor you do, which is nice because if a floor just goes really poorly, you don't have to redo the whole cave and the day, which is I think why they did it. And I think this is the final floor, right? Yeah. Yeah, you also get this warning every time it's the final floor, which they usually do to make you aware that a boss fight is probably coming. Let's go ahead and trigger the cutscene. You start walking. In case you weren't clear, it was Earth yet. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of a planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage, even though you will still get money for it. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin would be unable to lift it. That is true. Luckily there are the purples. Beautiful purples. Who break the game completely and utterly and without remorse. So if we do toss it, I believe it takes 101. Yeah, it takes 101 so that you have to use purples, which we get here. We'll kill everything and then we'll bring it all back. Don't worry though, it's still me. Pikmin will die. Alright, now go ahead and take them back. Whichever Pikmin get it are lucky, they will be spared the curse of obesity. Go ahead and take this one back too. I do not want you, Louie. I just want the Pikmin. Alright, here we go. The candy pops. And then that geyser is our exit. Astounding. A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into that flower. Which I don't know why they would, especially with what we find out, but... You know, they scream. Yeah, see, unlike in the first game where the candy pop buds were infinite. So the purples are very good. Look at those effects. Amazing, a purple Pikmin, it has hair and it's quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report. One must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers, intrigued, perhaps there are others. So, this game technically introduces 3 new types of Pikmin. The purples, the whites, and the bold men. So purples and whites are special, as are bold men. Unlike the reds, the blues, and the yellows, you can only grow purple Pikmin by finding purple candy pop buds and tossing Pikmin into them. So that basically you have to turn other Pikmin into them. And as you can see, they're slower than everybody. So we'll want to get them flowers whenever we can because... Alright, come on, boy. Come on. And I don't even remember. I believe they count as 10. Yeah, they count as 10. So we want to be very careful. We don't want to throw our purples into a suicide mission because it won't go well. There we go. And they're marching. But as I was kind of getting into earlier, the thing that's going to mess us up is because they have no time limit, it's going to mess up my day schedule. Like, this time it'll be fine because the day ends when we're done here. So that's just gonna kind of level it out. Although this will be a short episode. Or, what? Maybe it won't be. I don't know. And that's it. I love how they scatter. So that one's worth 200. And it is the spherical atlas. This is a device resembling a there is a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the sphere chart. Okay. Yeah, we can go explore new places. Alright, that was the only treasure. So as I was saying, really, day 2 is just tutorial continued because there's only so much you can do. This level does end up being a big level, just not yet. Yeah, the only real thing I'll be able to do with my time remaining on the level is just try and find some grass to get these purple flowers, because as you can see, they're not in any kind of hurry. Is that even all of them? No, where are you guys coming from? I love their little singing though. It brings me so much joy. Alright, give me a cutscene about how this works. The purples haven't made it to the cutscene yet. Astounding. Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach and press A to try. So that's how you're going to leave. Conveniently at the end of every cave, there's one of these. And for some reason they don't drown in that. Don't ask. They just don't. And when you get the flag, that means you don't need to come back. So we did that one perfect. Don't expect the no Pikmin deaths to continue for very long, because they probably won't. So yeah, the purples and the whites you'll grow in candy pop buds. They're almost all found underground. And they will actually stay in your ship during the day, or during the night. You have successfully returned from the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs an in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to your president tonight detailing your progress. Does it end the day? I don't know, it keeps doing cutscenes. All in one, Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take as much needed rest as you'll have all the time you need to collect your... Yeah, they're emphasizing there is no time limit. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. So are they ending the day or not? They did, okay. So I'm glad we got that can then. So you'll see the purples actually go in the ship. I guess they did that because they know there's nothing left of the level. And so they don't want you to get messed up by that. Although I would have loved to have gotten those 5 flowers. And it's just kind of like, well, why didn't the Pikmin ride in your ship if that was an option the whole time? But really the game will start on the 3rd day. That's when it's really like, go on. Baby steps first, Almer. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with happy Hockatate savings and loans after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha. So to give you context, we're 40 minutes in. The guy, IID02, he gets to the 10,000 in about an hour and 20 minutes. So the next level is the Awakening Wood, but I'm just going to call it there because we're at a cool 40 minutes. I'm going to aim for the 2 a day. I don't know what we're going to do about caves. Caves might become their own videos. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. We'll talk about it more in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. I'm Vocab Hawk, and I hope you have a great day. I got to find my mouse first, and I can say see you next time in Pikmin 2. Bye, everybody.